It was, and in fact, you probably have better information because we went in there, and it was worth it for that. Getting rid of your stoma was worth having to go through that. You've had your life, you're eating.
I agree. Yeah.
Totally.
I
I
agree.
mean, the risk, which while I was in there, was like this regarding your abdomen, and that's just how it is. Versus this. This is a cosmetic thing right now. Your bowels are working. What do you mean?
They work. I get constipated a lot.
Yeah.
I have diarrhea a lot. My stools, I used to have big,
Oh.
large. Now they're.
So that's the other thing. You have probably not had a colonoscopy. You have had no procedure on your colon since we did this, right?
Correct.
Remind me, had you had a colonoscopy before?
2 of them, yes.
And why? Why 2? Was it just time? Did you find polyps?
No, one was to check to make sure there were no other obstructions, I think. The first one. And then
No other obstruction. So that was in the last 5 years because of the accident?
it was after the accident, correct.
Who did that?
You did.
I did.
Yes, you did 2 of them.
Okay.
And I think it was just to check on blockage. Or to clear things out.
Okay.
So there was one,
And that I would probably.
and then
have
there
to
was
look.
another one about 2
Oh.
weeks later.
Okay.
And that was
You
before
had-
the reversal.
I totally remember
It was
now.
before
Yes.
the reversal.
You had a okay. So the right side of the colon was normal, very friable, inflamed left. You'd had C. diff.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And then he has diverticulosis, other than the anorectal segment. Then he had friable anal canal with inflammation. So that was in January 14th. Then February, that's where I took it down. I did his appendix because it was in the wrong place. It was stuck like up in the upper part from adhesions.
Oh, yeah.
Then we did a colonoscopy. Oh, see, this is always good to go back. So here are my notes from February 2019, the post-op diagnosis. Cocooned abdomen, dense 4-quadrant adhesions. That just is like I threw super glue into a box full of old hoses and just let it sit there, and then we had to whack them out. But left-sided colitis. Then there were several areas of fascial eventration. Those are the weaknesses.
Okay.
So you had Swiss cheese developing, and then one obvious left paramedian ventral hernia. So you had a herniation in, this right under this scar.
Mm-hmm.
What was that scar? Because it looks like I went through their old one.
Well, you went through twice. You had to do the first one
Right.
for
But I
reversal.
went through the same, right?
Correct.
Then we went back because of the obstruction.
Correct.
Okay. So I want to just see here. Adhesion. Yeah. So look, you had kind of Swiss cheese from their original one. So let's see. Okay, this is doing the colon. Okay.